here we are. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome back to the Gym and a Great Day. Got the C8R out today, and so crazy news. I've been told that today is the day that the 2023 order banks actually open up. Now, hopefully I'm getting this video out today, that being, Thursday? Because you'd be understanding the time frame correctly. If you're watching this in a few days from now, well, you're a bit late to the party. I'm just kidding. So I just reached out to the dealership where I'll be getting my new C8 Corvette Z06 from, and I've been told some interesting information. It's not quite time yet for the Z06, it seems like, which is leading me to the main purpose of this video, this order update. You know what, I was going to stay outside for this part of the video, but to be honest with you, it's getting really hot in California again. Winter is coming to an end, spring, you know, and soon it'll be summer, and we're already hitting 86, 87 degrees over here in inland SoCal, which is not fun, but let's hop back inside the car and go over the rest. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, if you are interested in getting a Corvette C8R, this guy right up here is for grabs. Make sure to click the link in the description down below to find out more information about it. This one is a legendary number 8, and I'll be selling it for the new ride on the channel. One interesting thing to highlight is that they've officially stopped this interior for the C8 Corvette, this mix of sky cool gray with the accelerate yellow accents. They've ended it. That's gonna make these cars much more rare, I think. Anyways, big news, everybody. Today's the day that the official order banks for 2023 open up for the new C8 Corvette. Well, not quite new anymore. It's year 3 now, if you really think about it. It's been that long, hasn't it? Wait. Actually, I'll retract that. 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. Four model years already? Wow, that is crazy. Here's my question to all of you, though. Have you been able to actually plug in your order? Because this is what I've been told, not by anyone officially from Chevrolet, right? Just from dealerships and so forth and other people online. It's seeming like the Z06 is still not ready. I am crossing my fingers that this car doesn't get delayed too long, because if it does, that would be very unfortunate. We've already waited such a long time, right? 4 model years, essentially. Well, 3.5, maybe 3 to 4 now. I don't know. The longer we wait, the longer the order banks get pushed back for the new Z06. As you know, the further away the car will be delivered. If we thought summer, we may not see it till fall, or maybe even a winter. What I'm thinking is that some of the causes for this delay, it could be related to parts. As you know, many parts and features for the standard C8 Corvette having real big problems right now trying to fulfill. The latest Corvettes being made, you can no longer get Magna Ride. I think Z51 is the only model you can order, which is interesting because I know a lot of people don't actually don't want to get Z51. They want to save the $5,000. My point is, we're seeing massive issues right now when it comes to supply chains for these big manufacturers. You got to realize a lot of the components being put on these cars, they are sourced from different companies, like the brakes are from Brembo, for example, or the high wing spoiler and carbon fibers from an actual company who builds these spoilers in carbon fiber. Or could it be simply due to the fact that Chevrolet has not announced pricing yet for this new Z06? If you look at it, how could you make educated purchasing decisions when you don't know how much these upgrades are going to cost? If you wanted the carbon fiber exposed wheels and you plugged in your order, then you find out that, oh my gosh, that's a $30,000 upgrade. Then your order gets locked in. How would you feel as a buyer? Could they be pushing back the order banks because they haven't figured out the pricing strategy for this new vehicle? That could be the case, right? I know that I was told one time that they did launch a Corvette version without pricing, and people plugged in their orders and they just found out, oh, here's how much money you're spending. But with the Z06, I predict that there's gonna be a huge wide margin between a base model and a maxed out one when it comes to price. Like, it could be, I don't know, if you can get double the amount of money a C8 is worth in upgrades, that being back when the C8 first came out, it was like $59,995, and I saw builds of like $110,000. If you can put $50,000 in upgrades on the standard C8, how much money can you put in upgrades for this new Z06? It's got got to be astronomical, right? It's got to be so high. And I know I'm talking extremely fast right now, but it's just so fascinating to me. Carbon wheels, carbon ceramic brakes, carbon big wings and splitters and side skirts and carbon fiber steering wheels and interior components. It's going to add up really fast. And plus, if you're buying the 70th anniversary model, that's been announced. That's about $6,000. You could see $160,000, $170,000 Z06s maybe if Chevrolet's bold with all these upgrades. I don't want them to end up like a Porsche where it's like, oh my gosh, any option can just throw your costs straight up through the roof. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? I don't know, for some weird reason, I just can't see them opening order banks if you don't know how much the car is going to cost, because right away, you might see a huge percent of buyers kind of fade away, because if they say, oh, it starts at 80, that's good. If they say it starts at 100, you could go like, wow, I'm gonna cancel my deposit now. Please let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think is going on? When do you think order banks will open up for this new Corvette? I don't claim to know anything special. I'm just excited, and I'm hanging in there just like so many of you are, waiting to get this car ordered. I love the C8R. It's so much fun. Even the standard Corvette, that's not the C8R. It's the same basic car. Running them at the track and going 0 to 60, it's addicting. It's addicting. And imagining 345s and a big flat blank crank engine in the back that revs at 9,000 RPM almost, that's pretty dang cool. Once they make it, I think it's gonna be worth the wait. So the best thing I can do is just share my current experience so far with the ordering cycle, what's going on from my point of view, and see if any of you are having similar experiences or being told the same thing, because it's always fun using these videos as like a group forum to learn about what's all going on, so we can make the best educated purchasing decisions. With that being said, hopefully, again, cross my fingers that it comes sooner than later. With the current, production climate, we could be seeing further and further pushbacks, and there's not much we can do about it. But what we do have on our side is that they're not going to be making as many Z06s as standard Corvettes. So I don't think it'll be hit as hard with constraints and pushbacks, because there's less of them they need to fulfill. And if you were able to actually plug in your order, please let me know in the comment section down below. And here we are, back outside in the shade. There's one thing I do want to talk about before I end this video. I know that we're probably going to get some people who are going to say, what are you doing, Austin? I've had my order plugged in for ages now, 2 years now. Well, here's how it really works, I think. Yes, I've been primed to get my car for a while now. However, the official workbench where you plug it in and it's in the cycle where Chevy will pull it out, GM will pull it out and sequence it for production, has not been opened yet. So no one's essentially ahead of anyone else in the process, unless I'd say you have an earlier spot at your dealership for when it comes to getting your order actually plugged in and the allocation taken out. Does that make more sense? Hopefully it does. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this order update for the new C8 Corvette Z06. Keep me posted for all of you who are ordering your own as well. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button to help me out, and subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode.